What is up? Playing a little Fallout New Vegas. The game that I dedicate hundreds of hours of my life to every year for some reason. I always come back and play it again. And haven't played it yet in 2020, so figured, why the fuck not? Start her up! So we're going to be doing very hard difficulty, not going to be playing hardcore since that's a tedious mess. Otherwise, going to be trying to go for the overall, what I would consider to be the best ending, morally speaking, but try to be semi-completionist with this, but not fully. I think we're going to skip over certain things. And I don't think I'm going to exhaust every NPC's dialogue tree in this game, but... What a fucking noob. That fiend was me when I play, I play Modern Warfare Ground War. Nice suit, Matthew Perry.
War. War never changes.
Big Ron coming in hot.
When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic
democracy!
Grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots.
This army of anal probes.
You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip.
I ain't delivering
what
shit.
What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
Every FedEx employee ever.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
The election was rigged from the start. Oh, sorry. Ooh, goodies.
You're awake.
God damn.
How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name? I can't say it.
Oh, it's a Corona Carl.
That's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out.
You had to go rooting around in my
I take
what?
pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
I think I'm missing...
How'd I do?
Missing something. What? My sex changed? Oh. What? There isn't a gender fluid option? What the... Okay. Okay, we're quitting already. Do I pander? Do I do it? Yeah, we'll go for it. Let's do it. I'm not gonna go too in-depth on this. Probably just take the ugliest face that I see. Oh, yeah, mutton chops. Let's get it. Looking good. Let's look nice and old. Nah, we don't want to look that old. Old is... We'll go with green, though, because it is my actual eye color. Oh, tunnel snakes rule. Oh, we gotta go tunnel snake. That's the one and the only. Bleached. Oh yeah, can't I have some fucking awful ass hair color? Makes people's eyes just bleed. I want blue hair, dude. Let's go for it. Oh, that's red. We take some of the red out. Oh yeah! I'm a fucking leprechaun. Let's get it. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh! Oh yes. What am I, Markiplier? Jesus Christ.
Anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we
That's
can
the
get
worst.
you
When you get up and it's like your vision goes slightly blurry for a second. Whoa!
Why don't you walk down to the end of the room?
Just happened. Did I have a
Over by that
seizure?
bigger tester
That's
machine
not good.
there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Well, what if I want it to be? Alright, so hold on one sec. Settings, gameplay. Is it? Wait, it might be in display. General subtitles on. Texture size, larg. Alright. Oh, I don't have my Pippy boy yet. Oh, hey, today's physician. Alright, so usually the first thing you want to do is you want to yoink all of the items here. Typically. Okay, so I need 25 science to make that work. We'll probably look to,
Ooh, looking good so far.
Ooh.
Go ahead and give the vigor tip.
Yoink. Yeah, sure. I'll
learn right quick if
I'll give it a try. Don't mind me. I'm just stretching my legs real quick while I loot everything. All We gotta hurry. We gotta hurry. I'm gonna grab an empty syringe because STDs are not real. Damn, that's some good ass toilet water. Damn, Doc. Packing. You got a lot of food, boy. I don't need all that, honestly. Food isn't very useful if you're not playing hardcore. It's never really been that useful in Fallout. It's kind of just a stopgap. Okay. Isn't there like a submachine gun on a table? Yeah, there is. Okay, so you need 25 rep to do that. Alright, well, we'll do this.
We can chat.
Okay, so strength, melee unarmed, inventory weight, damage, weapon effectiveness. I'm fine with 5 on that for now. Explosives, lockpick, energy weapons, accuracy, compass range. Ooh, endurance, unarmed, health, resistance, survival. Barter, speech, companion nerve, science, repair, medicine, and skill points. Guns, sneak, speed point, action regen, and obviously have luck. Do I want... more luck? You know what? Let's just go with the 5-head approach. It always works. I mean, realistically, I could go 9 in an int and then go put 1 point in one of these other spots, but I kind of want to maximize my skill points, ideally. If I can, at least.
Look at that.
I'm a kid genius.
Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn or dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch?
Nutted in a
and we go through
bighorn?
a couple
What?
of questions. See if your dogs are still barking.
Alright, fine, big man. Ask me your questions.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first
So
thing
this is
that comes to mind.
Verbal
Dog.
Rorschach test, okay. Dog. Titty. House. Renovate, target, investment, demolish. Shelter. Shelter. Night. Treasure. Dream. Shroud. Campfire. Enemy. Bribe, crush, stab, Swiss cheese, vaporize, reasonable. I'll kill them reasonably. Light, dark. Mother, human shield, regret, towel, cookie jar, jeans, cookie jar, yo.
First one.
Conflict 8 in my nature. Strongly disagree. Well, if I'm actually role-playing, I'd say probably agree.
I ain't get.
Oh, yeah, I don't rely on others. Fuck
I'm
that.
always.
Oh, fuck that. Slow to embrace new ideas. Yeah.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Not really.
Almost done here.
That looks like a... I don't know what the fuck that looks like. Looks like somebody's having butt sex with someone else or something. I don't...
Okay.
That looks like, too embarrassed to say what it looks like, yeah. Mushroom cloud, a bearded man, a light in darkness. Head on a pillow. Mushroom cloud. I think I always look like a bearded man.
Well, I don't have nothing to compare it to.
He has nothing to compare it to. Useful. So we're gonna do. I think we're gonna tag. Repair is so good. Like, genuinely, repair is absurd. We could do science, repair, and medicine. Repair at least. Probably do guns. And then I think medicine's good too. Speech is good as well, though. And I don't know if I need guns to be amazing yet. I mean, if I have good medicine, maybe it can make up for it. We'll do medicine, repair, and speech.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history.
Speech was
Just a
kind of
formality.
Fallout 3,
Ain't like
but
I expect to find you
speech
got
is
a
really good in
family
New
history of
Vegas.
getting shot
Glad they
dead.
changed the way it worked. Alright, 2 traits. Alright, let's go through some of these. Equipment decays faster. That's not that useful. You gain +1 to attributes outside, but suffer indoors. Early bird. +2 from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Yeah, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. is my current sleep schedule. Fast shot. Fire 20% more quickly. Less accurate now. Without glass is good natured. You gain +5 to barter, medicine, repair, science. -5 to energy, guns, melee, explosives, and unarmed. Thing is, I didn't tag guns, so I'd have a really awful gun skill. Heavy-handed, hoarder. You gain 25 pounds to your carrying capacity, but suffer -1 to all attributes anytime the weight you're carrying drops below 160. Well, the problem is I don't have 160 pounds worth of stuff right now. Health drops below 50, you gain +10% more damage, but you also suffer -2 to agility and perception. Kamikaze, you have more action points, but you have worse damage threshold. You'll never become addicted to chems, and they'll last twice as long, but after 30, you can kiss experience. What? Experience perks. So you can't get addicted to drugs anymore, but you can't level past 30, so that's completely useless. You gain +5 in every skill you suffer, but you okay. Your skill, but not experience. You gain +5 points to every skill, but you suffer -10% from experience gained from now on. That could be worth it. It could be worth it in the long run. It might not be. It might be really rough early game, but I think in the long run it could be worth. Due to your small size, your limbs are more easily crippled. Nah. Or act more slowly, but are 20% more accurate. And then Wild Wasteland. I think we're gonna do Wild Wasteland is not that useful. I mean, it's fun, but I think I want the YCS Gauss rifle, so I'm gonna do Skilled and I'm gonna do Hoarder.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Goal here is to basically some of the skills that I'm gonna need. I buff them with the +5, so everything is +5 technically.
Here. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something. Well, if you're heading back, they call it a Pip Boy. I grew up in. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway. You should talk to Sonny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the
I think we have the exact same
I
mustache.
reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. But try not to get killed anymore.
No, Megalo. Alright, oh, hell yeah, drugs. Nah, we're gonna make stims. Stims are a good choice here. Especially really early on. Back in the saddle again. Whoa, I played this game before, calm down. Whoa there, Billy. Okay, lightweight metal armor. Whatever I'm using, I should probably use like the least valuable thing that has good DT. So then we can use the jumpsuit, I suppose. So we're gonna put some weapons on hotkeys right now. Do 9mm, shotgun. Oh right, I forgot you can't do 2 is like speed rifle, Minox. And we'll do stims on 5. So I do need more weight. So I'm gonna grab some shit. How much carry capacity do I have currently? 215. So I need to get to like what, 160. And I suppose I can, worst case, I can take some of this stuff. I mean, I don't think we'll need it right this second. I'm not going to be in combat immediately. I don't intend to do the tutorial, so... Probably going to need about 35 pop-ups here, because I do have all the DLC installed, so... Probably going to get bothered here. Yeah, so here we go. Weak door.
Howdy, partner. Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Victor, is that a blunt you're smoking?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway,
Huh.
It's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Yeah, they'll know exactly who you are.
Happy trails!
Maybe they do, actually. They might know everything. Legit. Yeah, see, I was waiting for that to load. I like how Dead Money is always, like, the last one. Easy pleat. Easy pweet. Easy Pweet. Nah, we're not gonna talk to Easy Pete. Not yet, at least.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Ooh, I like getting bit.
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete... If you want to take a shot at it, take these. If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need. Always happy to help someone down on their luck. I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Creeping around. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside.
I might do the
behind
base,
saloon.
the very start of the tutorial, just to get a little XP. But after that, I think we're gonna start heading towards Prim. Oh, howdy there, Hosier. Ooh, that was good one. Pupper.
Everything all right?
Goodbye.
Well, let's just finish this first, all right? Then we could talk. Preferably somewhere where I can get a stiff drink and Cheyenne can keep cool.
Oh, I can get stiff if you need me to. Okay. Varmint rifle. Oh, I already have it equipped. Okay, cool. I ain't wasting ammo. Are you kidding me? Not that I need it
That's the
that
right
bad.
idea. Look down the side. Try crouching down and staying still. Nice shot. Well, that's a start.
I learned enough.
I'm heading. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers.
Mama!
She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Cross? Who the fuck talks like that? She'd be cross if we didn't. Okay. Do I actually have to go talk to Trudy to fucking finish this quest? God damn it. Actually, I think I can go in this way. Back door!
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going
Ringo
to get
Starr?
my friends and we're burning this town to the ground.
Hi.
What do you...
What was that? What was that you said?
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
This area is your
It
territory.
is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
What were you in prison for, brother?
None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question. Robbed some people, burned some things, killed a few guys. Same old shit that's been going on for years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Howdy!
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Show me what you have for sale now! Assuming it's mainly food. One does have a speech magazine. And a repair mag. I probably have some garbage that I don't need. Yeah, how about these empty syringes? I'll give you all of them. Buffalo gourd. Buffalo gourd, bruh. Hey, you want some sunset sarsaparillas? I might keep them for now. Just because I don't have a crazy amount of healing at the moment, but... We'll see. I don't... What is my speech
Pleasure
at
doing
right
business with you.
now?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Attackers see where they're going.
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to
He
itself,
is a
which just fine
robot,
by me.
robot American, okay?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
Uh-oh.
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
How dare you?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. Fine by me. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. Cobb hasn't exactly been looking for Ringo too hard. I think he's afraid that Ringo will ambush him, which is probably true.
Well, just kill Cobb, brother.
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and
So you're kicking now. What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Where is Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Oh, cool. Alright. I will eliminate him.
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
What happens if I help him?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there. Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Why not? You got something against the powder gangsters? Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, that was a lot more dialogue than I wanted, but... I'm not gonna do Ghost Town
What the hell is
gunfight.
your problem?
Hey.
What do you want?
Hey. You know anything about Hoover Dam?
Never been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important.
Huh. What do you know about the Laguan?
I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way. New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want. What the hell for? Just farmers. Shit, yeah. Mayor Cobb. I like the sound of that. Running my own town will give me more pull with the guys at the... First things first, though. You go settle things with Ringo and put a bullet between his eyes. There are too many places to...
Aw, damn it! That's not cool. Fuck you, Joe.
What the hell is your problem?
I didn't realize it would fail it that easily. I was hoping I could play along with him and then backstab him like a little bitch, but fortunately that was not the case. Right. Well, he's up here, so. Yoink, mine now. No, I don't need it.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
No.
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. All I've got left on me are a handful of caps, but you get me out of this and I'll... We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Sugar pie, honey buns. Ooh, doctor's bag, yoink. Ooh, boxing. Not that I'm an unarmed character, but I can sell that. Damn, Ringo, you don't even give a shit if I take all your stuff? Cool. Alright. Alright, I'm content. Yoink. Yoink. Fancy lads of snack cakes. Wait, I don't have the lockpick to do that? Really? What's my lockpick right now? Skills. Oh, it's lower because I have enough weight. Well, I have the magazine, right? Apparel. Hold on, I'm gonna quick save. I want to see how much does that give me. It gives me 10. Okay, that's fine. That's enough. Didn't want to have to use a magazine to open that, but it's not the end of the world. I don't think I can maintain anything right now. Yeah, Ringo, how's it going? I'm just gonna... Okay, fine. I won't steal his ammo, game. Fine. That's what you want. I won't do it. I don't need bullets that bad, actually. I think I have plenty of 9mm. Not really. I have 23, but it'll have to work, I guess. Alright, I need to get my hoarding going. I'm suffering because I'm not hoarding enough. Big boink. Oh, I can't go in through that door?
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Yeah.
Say no more. I'm in. Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another, so I might as well get it over with. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with.
I think we are, let's be honest.
A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim... A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
Ah, I see how it is. He runs the barter town.
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives.
Explosives, lol. What am I, a fucking tribal? La la. Alright, true day.
Hey. So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang? I was planning on sitting this one out. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped.
Oh yeah, we're farming that XP. Let's get it. Alright. No, I doubt I'm gonna have the not lockpick, but explosives to talk Easy Pete down. How far are we into this? 45 minutes.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble. And
he doesn't have anything right now, at least. I think he does have good shit later in the game, but maybe not good shit, but he has, why would I want a scope on my fucking 9mm? What am I, a hipster? I could buy 9mm, I guess. I don't want to, though.
the leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Oh, really? Can you quit playing that yokel shit? Okay.
You looking to buy some?
Sorry. Yeah.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gang.
God damn it. I'm gonna have to run the barter town. Okay. I see how it is. Makes the surplus ammo inferior.
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets. Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor. They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The great cons deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by great cons.
Is there a reason for you knowing that, Chet?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House... I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Yeah, obviously. Do I have a barter magazine? I don't think I do. Alright, I'm gonna go buy the barter mag from Trudy. It's like, what, 29 caps or something?
Feeling thirsty?
For sale. Salesman Weekly.
Another satisfied customer.
Should give me 10. I have enough, right? 17, yeah, okay. So, it's Pop Magazine.
You looking to buy some? You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first.
Yeah, I understand, winky face. Okay, how much?
Howdy. 2 days.
Okay, so I need 25 explosives. I'm assuming if he doesn't also have an explosives mag, should we have for sale? Would be great if she had one. It's like, what, a Patriot's cookbook or some shit? I think I can go to... I wonder what Doc Mitchell's inventory looks like. What I could do is see if he has an explosive mag. If he does, buy it from him. Otherwise, worst case, I can go look over in that schoolhouse. I think there might be some stuff in there I can.
Welcome back. Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my...
Using explosives, do you have something for more serious injuries?
I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
Oh, thanks. 2 doctor's bags. Cool.
I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone. Your best bet would...
Okay. I need medical supplies. Okay, he literally only has medical supplies. Alright. We're gonna go look at the schoolyard. The schoolhouse. Go check out the schoolhouse and then, oh, this weathered 10mm is in much better shape than my 9mm pistol. Just use that then. We'll go check in here, see if there's a, see if there's a book. A book. Just looking for, like, an explosives magazine, honestly. I don't really need to loot anything else. Mantis! Oh, I see how it is. Hello, gentlemen. Might be a little overkill shooting a mantis with a fucking pistol, but, you know, never be too careful, right? Fucking wreck, new bird. I get 1 XP from killing them. Great. Well, at least I kill them in 1 hit. Okay, so I have 15 points. I'm probably going to want to do, I have 30 science. I'm going to do 25 lockpick. We'll do 25 guns. I could do, in theory, do 25 explosives. Talk to Pete, but I'm going to do speech up to 40. And that's probably fine. Alright, swift retention. Ah, see? So that can kind of cancel it. 10% damage against male opponents. That's probably pretty good. Not right now. I don't need it right now. Yeah, let's do Swift Learner. That's kind of a no-brainer early. Wait, what? How do I not have 20? Oh my god, I still don't. I'm not. Okay, how much weight do I have on right now? 145. So I need. Offline. So the word basically can't be matching in any way. Weapons. Could be weapons. 3. Crazies. So, yeah, I had a feeling. I was like, pretty similar. Well, I guess worst case, I don't have to actually open that. I don't think this had anything in it that was gonna allow me to get to the weight I need to get to. I gotta fatten up, boy! Anything in that safe, though, that I... Oh, Programmer's Digest. What is that? For science, okay. I didn't need that, though. Luckily, I didn't need it. Oh, hell yeah! Let's take some mantis eggs. That looks good to me. It's kind of hot. I'm an egg man. I'm an eggman. I already looked in there. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a big dummy head. Ooh. Okay, the 7 bottle caps must have been. Oh, lad's life. Survival. Huh, most useless skill unless you're playing hardcore. I'm gonna pull all their forelegs off. Don't worry about it. Don't at me. Salesman Weekly. That's another. That's either barter or speech. I don't remember which one exactly it is, but yeah, okay. Well, didn't find what I was looking for, fortunately. And skills. I mean, I think my explosives would only be 20 anyways. Regardless of what I did. I mean, I'm not Wondering if Ringo has like an inventory I can look at. I doubt he does, but I mean, I think it's more important to have a decent gun skill, at least right now.
So what's going on? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else.
I gotta stay here.
All right.
So I don't want to trigger that quest right now because the powder gangers are gonna get pissed. I think it instant vilifies you if you do that quest right off the shoot, and I'd rather at least lay the powder gangers like leave that option there. So NCRCF is down here, so that's probably where we're gonna go next. Let's go check out the cemetery real quick. I know I think there's a snow globe up here, so go check that out. But we're gonna go to NCRCF next, and then I think that should work. Check this out. So I think there's usually a scorpion up here, a bark scorpion typically. Not always, but alright, I don't have a shovel, I forgot. If you bring a shovel up here, there's some stuff you can loot. But I'm just here, I want the snow globe. Yeah, as you can see, there's some stuff laying here. Yeah, you need a shovel. Actually, you know what we could do? Is we could just do fast travel real quick. I think Trudy has a shovel in her inventory. You can buy real quick from her. Good thing is, I think she's generally in here most of the time. Oh, she doesn't have any weapons. Okay, maybe Chet. Yeah, there's 2 workbenches there too, which is nice. You can just fast travel here later in the game if you want to make stuff. Yep, shovel. There we go. Yeah, now we have a shovel. Use fast travel up to Good Spring Cemetery. Surprised there's no scorpion here. Usually there is. But we just got different RNG this time around. And the good thing about this is, like, I'm getting a bunch of 9mm, which is I didn't really have much of previously. Ammo's not really going to be a problem after about 2 or 3 hours into the game, but right now, it's good to have some. I'm surprised. Huh. Maybe I'm not high enough level, technically. I think if you do Ghost Town Gunfight, you probably end up being about level 3. Maybe I'm not high enough level for that scorpion to spawn yet. It is possible. But yeah. So, we're going to start heading towards NCRCF. Put a waypoint on that. We'll head that way. Save here real quick. We haven't. And I think we're going to call it for that part. Thank you guys for watching. We will be back in episode 2 for a little bit more action. And we'll be on our way to NCRCF. So, thank you all for watching, and adios.